Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. It is Throwback Thursday. We're still using the Storybook Friends bundle. I'm not using any of the dies in this one, but we're using stamp set and the Storybook Moments Designer Series paper. And for our throwback, I have pulled in Very Versailles and I'm using the vines. I'm always thrilled when I can use Very Versailles. So basically all of these pieces are from the Storybook Moments Designer Series paper. I've used, this one has Wild Wheat and the Basic Beige. This one is a Basic Beige card base with an Old Olive matte. And then I've used Garden Green for the Hello Friend because the Old Olive didn't jump out as much as the Garden Green did. You can use it, it's absolutely fine. But we're going to do the same card. We're just going to do it just a little bit differently. This is also from the Storybook Moments Designer Series paper. It was a rectangular piece and I just fussy cut out the design. So let's get started. Wild Wheat is not one of my favorite colors, but I think it works really well here. And you can tell me at the end whether you prefer the Wild Wheat one or the Old Olive one. So I'm just going to dip into my Wild Wheat ink pad and I'm going to use the vines from the Very Versailles set to create some interest on the background. So rather than using a folder or other Designer Series paper, I'm just using the stamp from Very Versailles to do that, and I've done it in the Wild Wheat, and again this is a Basic Beige background. So then I'm just coming in with my Designer Series paper. And this of course is the Wild Wheat kind of paper. I'm going to turn this one up because it looks like the flowers go that way. So we're just going to put that down like that. And then we're going to take this one and do the same thing, but just offset. So we are going to pop this one, which way up do the flowers go? This way, I think. So again, we're overlapping these in the middle so that we create that kind of step look. And then we're going to take this and adhere it right over the middle. So again, we've got that kind of offset step kind of look, and I'm just trying to even everything out so it looks level. Okay, right now we can take this and we can just mount it onto our card base like this. On this example, I stamped the card base as well. I chose not to do it here because this one, it looks a little bit, I don't know, messy to me, but everybody's taste is different. If you wanted to stamp the card base, you absolutely could. Nobody's going to tell you you can't. Okay, so I am going to flat mount this oval that, oh, I said I wasn't using the dies, but I did in fact. I used this oval filigree die to cut out the ovals in the middle. And again, this is the Basic Beige. And I'm just going to pop that down like that. And then this gets dimensionalized onto here. And so I'm just going to pop a dimensional at the top, one at the bottom, and then we can pop this on. And you can use other dies here if you wanted to use or stamps elements of text and just put some text in the back. Do some swooshing with a blending brush. Then you could absolutely create more of a kind of junk journal look if you wanted to. This one I decided not to do with the junk journal with, but you absolutely could. It's using similar ideas like of layering the elements, but it's not particularly, and this, as I pry them back up, was cut out, again, using the die. I said I wasn't using the dies. I've used two dies. I've used this die here to cut out the little rabbit from the Designer Series paper. So there we go. And the Hello Friend needs a little dimensional on the one end and then just some adhesive on the other end because we're popping it up under the bunny's feet. And if I dimensionalize that end, it'll be skew width because this is already dimensionalized. Okay, so that's pretty much the card. I'm going to add some of the antique pearls here, and I think I put a medium-sized one up top here, and then another medium-sized one down here, and a small one here. And then I added a couple more. I added a small one up here and a small one down under the greeting, just to kind of, again, draw the eye around. But that is our Throwback Thursday using the vines from Versailles. So let me know if you prefer the one done in Old Olive or the one done with the basic beige and the wild wheat. So thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.